What's up guys, Loom here. Today we're wreaking havoc on the Demon Hunter in the Zekvir Hardmode fight. Demon Hunter is a leather class, so they get beat up on this fight. That said, Demon Hunter has a good amount of defensive talents and some nuanced defensives that can get you through scary situations. There's room for a lot of build diversity for Demon Hunter on this fight, as the things you're using on the webbed ad spawns are things like I-Beam and Sigil of Flame, things that are native to the spec itself. I did play both hero specs quite a bit, and both can certainly get the job done. Reaver's a little bit tankier, has a little bit wonkier damage. Fel-Scarred seem to have consistently more damage available on any given ad spawn. Both are plenty similar in that you're holding Sigil, Flame, I-Beam, and Essence Break for all of the ad spawns, unless you're a total Chad and you have plenty of damage. Builds for both hero specs are in the description below, and just above that is the subscribe button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. It helps us out a lot, and it's completely free. Thanks so much to all the new subscribers and all of the viewers. It's amazing to have so many people watching these videos. I'm beside myself. Enfeebled Spittle is the dot that is typically the pain point of most of these fights, beyond getting meleeed into the ground by the boss. Demon Hunter has Vengeful Retreat for every single one of these. Vengeful Retreat is a disengage ability. Disengage type abilities can be difficult to use if you're not used to them, but following up with Fellblade will get you out of any trouble you might have vaulted yourself into. Also, make sure not to Fellblade too quick or you won't get the charge back, or too late, as you'll be out of range. A quick plug for Reaver: there's a talent that does reset Fellblade every time you disengage, making it something you don't really have to think about. There's several survivability talents that make this fight a little easier to handle. Among them, two have unique or rare nuances that I'll explain. Deflecting Dance gives you 15% max health absorb shield while you are blade dancing. You're not really sitting on blade dance, but if he's not currently meleeing you, and he's about to start meleeing you, it might be worth holding that button and pressing it once he starts that assault, taking a good chunk off of even a single melee attack, as most of the danger comes from 2 or more full auto attacks that you're not healing between. Also, fun fact, Deflecting Dance itself is a reference to Battle for Azeroth, when Demon Hunter had a 100% dodge chance when it was blade dancing. This was nerfed to only blade dancing in meta, and I believe now it's just capped at one single ability. Used to be fun to taunt a tank buster and dodge it, and that was both cool and fun, but we know we can't be having any of that. This will also shave off magic damage. That said, if you're taking magic damage on this fight, there's a problem. And quick tip on Netherwalk: this does not drop or prevent debuffs. It only prevents damage, gives you a little speed boost, and turns off your ability to do anything else until it's toggled off or expires. If for whatever reason you have to sit with a dot on you, or you get pulled through a portal, or any weird stuff, this will prevent it from killing you outright, but won't prevent debuffs like from Angler's Web or Enfeebled Spittle. And we got one last thing defensively that not everybody knows about, and it's not advertised well by the tooltips or really anything in the game. While activating meta, during the jump, your character is immune to everything. I think everything. It takes 0 damage, you can't be CC'd by any boss abilities, and you cannot receive any debuffs. I know you're saying, Looms, shut up. Stop telling us to use offensive cooldowns defensively. And we're not necessarily doing that, though you could. I would just think of it more like, if you're currently DPSing a webbed ad, you could use meta to stay inside a Fear Stomp, a Claw Smash, an Angler's Web. You can see this demonstrated 10 seconds into the fight on the first horrendous roar. And not on anything important, but there it is. Using an @player or @cursor macro for Metamorphosis makes this a single button press, and you'll find those in the description below as well, below the talents. All that said, floor potions will do most of your healing, followed by probably your leech. You should be on the lookout for Shattered Souls you haven't picked up as well. I think there's a glyph that turns those green. I should probably have taken that. Pretty sure I have it on tank spec. Multiple melees in a row is the biggest danger of the fight, so don't be afraid to stay at ranged to avoid a melee or two if you don't otherwise have Blur or Netherwalk. I tend to hold on to Netherwalk for some other bigger mistakes, like having to eat a dot for any amount of time. You can certainly use it to just sit and tank 3 straight melees to the face. So, or if you're like under 4 million and you just really don't want to get crit on the next melee, stuff like that. That's all I've got here for now. Let me know if you guys have any questions or what you want to see next. We've got Ellie Shaman, Ret Paladin, and Frost DK recorded already, and we'll likely finish up Rogue, Druid, Hunter, and Evoker before we repeat any classes. Or not, let me know. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for all the support, guys. I appreciate every one of you, and hope you guys are enjoying the quicker format. Check out the membership options below if you want to further support the channel. Like the video if you like the video, roast me in the comments, share with friends, and have a great rest of your day or evening. Peace.